Okay, hello, fellow netizens. This is Frank Jale back here again with another dose of my Frankly Speaking series on the coronavirus scourge that is raging out of control in our country. Now, today I'm going to take you back on this one of Einstein. You know Albert Einstein? Take you back on one of Albert Einstein's time travel machines. And I'm going to take you back to the year 1991. Okay, most of us were teenagers then. It was at this year that the fourth Prime Minister of Malaysia, Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, mooted his famous Vision 2020 ideal, where he envisioned Malaysia to be a fully industrialized nation with social equality and most of all political stability. Okay, now fast forward to the year 2020, and as we all know it, nothing can be further from the truth. To cut a long story short, in 2020, Tun Mahathir resigns from the then ruling government as the seventh Prime Minister of Malaysia. The backdoor boys take over, and at the same time, the coronavirus makes its debut in our country and takes center stage. And Mahathir's vision 2020 becomes a colossal nightmare to all of us. The worst case scenario, Malaysia is now the worst affected country in the whole world by the coronavirus. And with a total tally of more than 1 million people infected with the virus, the country seems to be on the brink of disaster, and it seems there is nothing much the government, or rather the present government, can do about it. Yes, Parliament has reconvened today, 26th July 2021, and everybody's expecting all the king's horses and all the king's men to put this country back together again. But as I know it, Parliament is only a place where pandemonium prevails. All said and done, nothing much is done. But worse still, there's nothing much I can do, or rather we, our ordinary people, can do about the situation either, except to reiterate my clarion call to all citizens of this country to do their part to help break the COVID chain. If there's anybody who can break the COVID chain, it's us. And it's simple. Wearing this mask. This mask now, everybody seems to say that it's become a permanent part of me. I keep giving my lectures and my sermons, they call it sermons or whatever. Using this mask all the time, it tends to muffle my voice, but no choice. I make it compulsory that I wear this mask all the time, and I adhere to the social distancing laws the government has imposed. Otherwise, everything will be fine. I mean, you will be fined for everything, sorry. Yes, there is little the government can do to change our mindset, okay? So instead of playing the blame game, that the crux is on us to do our part to break the COVID chain by social distancing ourselves. And one more thing, to those religious folks, okay, who think their God will protect them from this coronavirus, this is all I can say. God works in mysterious ways. Okay, he won't listen to you. You have to listen to him. You don't tell him what to do. Okay, so you don't test his 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 power. Okay, I've also realized that we are dealing with a virus that also works in mysterious ways. It can mutate from a immobile stationary virus to one that can fly, one that can float, or what's the word? Airborne. Sorry, I actually don't write my scripts clearly. I just put point form. So some of these words just come off the cuff from the top of my head. So worst of all, this virus is invisible to the human eye. It's one of those things that you call subatomic particles. This is what you study in quantum physics. You can't see it, but it's there. The fact is that I can understand and sympathize with the government in their inability to deal with this virus because, hey guys, if you're dealing with life-size monsters that you see in these alien movies, we can always mobilize our army with our tanks and our guns and our C4 explosives to deal with them. But we are fighting this invisible virus. I put it in a form of an analogy. It's like going blindfolded, walking blindfolded into a boxing ring and fighting this guy called Muhammad Ali, who floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. It's not easy. It is not easy fighting this virus. Okay, please. So please, instead of playing the blame game, let us all do our part. As I said, it is the man in the mirror. It is us. It is us. We can do our part. The government can never change our mindset. The only person who can change our mindset is us. We can change our mindset. The crux is on us. We have to social distance ourselves. We have to wear this mask all the time. The statistics proven that if you are wearing a mask and the other person is wearing a mask, there's 100% chance that either of us will catch the virus. So the thing is that it's easy as that. It's only that we can do it. We just don't play hide and seek or the blame game with the authorities. Avoid karaoke, sharing mics, and there's bars, and this latest one they called the bar lie. I know what you know what I'm talking about, right? So remember the I have to sign off now because it's customers are waiting to come in. Okay, and at the same time, remember, please subscribe to my channel by pressing the subscribe button down there. You can see down there the red button. The minute you press the button, and the subscribe word will turn from red to black, to gray or whatever. And if you think that whatever I say here makes sense, okay, makes sense, please help me to forward it. You don't have to viral it. This is nothing I'm saying it's derogatory to anybody, to the government or whatever. I'm just putting my 2 cents worth, and if it makes sense, please help me to pass it on to people who you think can hear me out and are in a position to do something about it. Okay? So this is Frank Jolly signing off. Thank you.